السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. بسم الله, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. We begin in the name of Allah. All praise and glory belongs to Allah. And may His finest peace and blessing to His finest messenger Muhammad and his family and his companions, every last one of them. I wish actually to pick up where we left off 2 nights ago, saying that Allah Azza wa Jal constantly reminds us all throughout the Quran of the most recurrent names we hear about Him, from Him, is that He is Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. You remember? We said this on Tuesday night? And I wish just to highlight this evening, not the meaning of Ar-Rahman, which I hope we've already established. What's the meaning of Ar-Rahman? What's the meaning of Ar-Rahman? Yes, the infinitely merciful, the unimaginably merciful. You remember this explanation? And how Allah Azza wa Jal sends His mercy in ways that really are unimaginable. And that 1% of the mercy that He created, not His mercy, that's infinite, but the mercy He created is distributed amongst the creation here. I wish now to move past that to a name of Rahim, and there is a very subtle difference. And the scholars have went through great lengths explaining what is the difference between Ar-Rahman and Rahim. And perhaps the strongest of these explanations is that Ar-Rahman is the name of Allah that describes who He is, His quality of mercy being unimaginable. Whereas Ar-Rahim is the name of Allah that describes what He does, His actions. So Ar-Rahman is the most merciful, the infinitely merciful, and Ar-Rahim is the bestower of mercy, the granter of mercy, the deliverer of mercy. And this is very beautiful. Why? Because think about the creation. Many times you are merciful, but you cannot deliver that mercy, right? You can't act on it. You feel very bad for brothers and sisters all over the world, but you can't do anything about it, right? Likewise, some have the ability to confer mercy, to send mercy someone's way, but they're not merciful. They're cold-hearted, they don't have the heart to do it. Whereas Allah Azza wa Jal, of His perfection, is that He is beyond any mercy you can imagine, and He sends His mercy in every direction. Nothing can stop Him, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is especially true, the scholars, when they spoke about Ar-Rahim, they said we find this especially true with the believers themselves, and that's why Allah uses that name Ar-Rahim with the believers. And He says, وَكَانَ بِالْمُؤْمِنِينَ رَحِيمًا, and He is Rahim with the believers. He delivers His mercy everywhere in reality, but there's a special extra share for the believing slaves in this world and in the hereafter. And this is something that's so beneficial to keep in mind for us, that even when we go through difficulties in life, and every one of us is either experiencing one or awaiting one, that's life. You need to remember that Allah is Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, even in the difficulties. As one of the scholars said, because He only sends these difficulties and there's mercy in them, either to inspect you or to direct you or to perfect you or to correct you. Again, to inspect you, the test comes, the difficulty, as a mercy from Allah to remind you, hey, where's your iman? How high is it? You're going to disbelieve in me that fast? You're going to lose hope this quick? Or to direct you, listen, I know you're enjoying life, but more enjoyable than life, and you'll only realize this when life becomes rough, is when you connect with me. So He directs you with the difficulty. And He perfects you with the difficulty, because when it doesn't break you, it makes you stronger, doesn't it? So He nourishes you with hardships, and He corrects you. Many of your sins, were it not for the difficulties, would not have been forgiven. So keep this in mind. The name of Ar-Rahim, He is the one that embeds mercy, places mercy, involves mercy in everything. And here's a gift, especially to the college students. One last point. This answers the question that many of the people that don't have the Quran and Sunnah always ask. How can you believe in a God and claim that He is merciful? If He is merciful, why is there evil and hardship, starvation and difficulty in the world? Right? We hear this a lot. Our Quran teaches us that there is no such thing as evil in the world, meaning no such thing as pure evil. Because Allah has informed us that He is Ar-Rahim, He places inside everything Understood? And so the evil that you see, it's because of your short-sightedness. You see one pixel, as they say. Whereas Allah Azza wa Jal, He is the one that sees the big picture. As the Prophet ﷺ said, وَالشَّرُّ لَيْسَ وَالْخَيْرُ كُلُّهُ فِي يَدَيْكَ وَالشَّرُّ لَيْسَ إِلَيْكَ. And all good is in your hands, O Allah, and evil is not to be attributed to you. Yes, that which exists, Allah created it. This evil that you think is all evil, yeah, Allah created that. But in reality, it's not what you think. It's not pure evil. Allah does not allow anything to exist in His mercy, in His universe, except that there's mercy involved in it. And that is because He is Ar-Rahim, subhanahu wa ta'ala, who delivers it into everything He causes to exist. May Allah teach us to learn about Him and love Him and live our lives clinging to Him and enjoy that. Allahumma ameen. Wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad.